much awaited Theory of Karma series. Karma. What is karma? Or karam that we call in Hindi. My association with spirituality started at a very young age. I mean, I was 3 years old, and this particular story I've shared, I think, many a times in my sessions or maybe in my videos. I was around 3-4 year old, and my grandmom used to take me to a satsang that we call as discourse. And that point of time, I mean, you know why she used to take me? So that they elders used to believe that whatever little bit would go inside, you know, the good words, the good discourse, that would help the child to develop. And maybe like that little time when you're away from your mom can do much work. So that was the entire idea of taking a 3-4 year old child to a discourse. There were many women along with my granny. One particular auntie, I mean my granny's age, I remember her very well. She used to always look at me because, I mean, what can you expect from a 4-year-old? Like some kind of like, you know, fidgeting or some naughtiness. And she used to always tell me like this, which means be quiet. I mean, that was the only memory from that particular like, you know, discourse. But another important thing that I still remember from that like, you know, age and that discourse thing daily was that they used to always say that do good deeds or perform good karma. At the same time, additionally, they used to say everything is written. And what question haunted me for a very long time in my life was, if everything is written, what is the entire idea of, like, you know, thinking that to do good karma? I mean, if it is written that you're going to get particular thing, what does it need to be good? You'll anyhow get it, right? That was the question that haunted me for a very long time in my life. Then came the time when I was introduced to my guru, my spiritual guru, and then 2012 was the time I started getting answers to this. So what I understand and what I strongly believe today is karma is your storage. Karma is something that you're creating daily. It is not fixed destiny. It is not fixed karma. So what I understood out of that is you get along with yourself an opening balance, as we have opening balance of an year. Like, you know, when you start your new financial year, you have an opening balance. When we take this birth, we have an opening balance of some karmas, which decides or whereby we decide that where we'll take birth. Yes, we do choose our parents, our siblings, our situations, our circumstances. That is our opening balance. And what we do daily, that is also karma, which gets added to this opening balance. Like how you do daily is added to your net profit or net loss of the opening balance. Simple terms, because I'm a commerce person, like, you know, a commerce graduate. So everything in terms of number is easiest for me to explain and understand at the same time. So karma, you have an opening balance, and karma, you keep on adding daily. Okay, this thing was sorted. I mean, you know, I started realizing that, okay, this is how it works. But when it comes to daily karma, what is karma then? Something that you do with your hand, or like, you know, you perform certain act. What is karma? It is not only the act. I'll explain this. Say for example, one family is very much like, you know, interested to all the time help people, or rather specifically feeding underprivileged like kids. Now the entire family is usually involved. One person of that family is not much, like, you know, he doesn't want to be like, he's there because the family wants, but otherwise that person is not much interested types. Now one fine day, elder in the family is like, you know, telling this young boy, say a teenager or maybe in 20s, to go and feed kids, like, you know, because that was their turn, the family's turn, and no one else was available to go. This particular person was asked to go and feed the poor kids. Now he had some pre-scheduled plans with friends and, like, you know, all like typical teenagers. What then? He is still supposed to go because the elders won't take no for that answer. So this guy is going, feeding the poor kids, all the time looking at the watch and kind of, you know, I won't say the word cursing, but, you know, not being very happy with what he's doing. So he is serving food, but not with that complete heart or with that intention of helping or being grateful to be a channel that he can help. So what this particular act would constitute as karma? I mean, is it a good karma or a bad karma? obviously it is not a good karma. I won't say it is a bad karma, but obviously it is not a good karma, because it is not the act that defines the karma. It is the intention, the emotion behind the act, always, that defines the karma. In that aspect, if a person sits at one place from morning to evening, that doesn't mean that he has not added or subtracted some karmas from his total stock of karma. Definitely that person can do a lot of things, because with emotion you are creating a new karma. So it's a very important thing. I mean, how much ever good you are doing, but if it is not from heart, I can give you many examples where people are mistaken. People many a time come to me and tell me, and we do always good with others. I've never done bad to anyone. Okay, what do you say? I mean, what do you feel when you say we have not done bad to others? I mean, I serve the elders, I am doing good with my boss and like everything. But what about the internal communication? The mind chatter that is going on. If internally you feel that person is bad, that person is dominating, every single emotion that you have felt is registered as karma in your energy system, and you are the only one who would experience the benefit or the other way, consequence of it. No one else. Your karma, your weight. That is my favorite, one of the favorite quotes. Your karma, your weight, you have to bear it. So when it comes to creating the daily karma, it is very important to understand what constitutes karma. So next time when you, we use karma as a blame game or excuse. Oh, it is not written in my karma, it's not written in my fate. If it is not, you have a chance to write today, now, start now. Otherwise also doing something, otherwise also you're writing something, otherwise also you're creating something in your destiny. When you realize this, believe me, initially it is not easy to quieten that mind chatter. It takes time, but everything is result of practice. If this thing resonates with you, if this particular thing resonates with you, my request would be start now. Start observing yourself. What kind of emotions you are having all day long? What is the predominant thought that you have all day long? It is not only the thought that is going to change your destiny, but it is the emotion along with the thought. What you emotionalize, what you internalize becomes your karma. So you are creating daily lots and lots and lots of karma, which eventually is your destiny. We have no option but to make sure that we are creating a positive destiny. I mean, obviously we all want best of best the planet has to offer, but we can't just be busy with petty things. Even if you're just discussing with someone else their life and you're passing judgments. I mean, that person has come to you, you are an Agani aunt or an Agani uncle for them, and that person is discussing with you, this happened with me, this happened with my so-and-so relative is not doing good to me, and they are not behaving nicely with me. When you listen to all those gossips, and when you pass a judgment, you are not a lucky person, you're not a blessed person, and that person is not doing good to you. When you pass judgments, that is an utter waste of grace, because you start accumulating that particular time when you get emotional with other person's problem and you pass judgments. Your karma creation is still on. Today's karma creation is still on, and that all gets added to your total destiny. So it is very important for us to be very mindful about what are we creating, because you are creating. Anyhow you are creating. Make sure that it is for your own good. Next time when you feel that I have not done anything wrong, believe me, if it is not within you, it cannot happen with you. Trust me on that. If it is not within you, that means if you would have not created it knowingly or unknowingly, intentionally or unintentionally, it cannot happen with you. This particular universe runs on the law of cause and effect. That is law of karma. If there is a seed, there has to be a fruit. If there is a fruit, there has to be a seed. So looking at the fruit, if you feel, oh my God, this is not something I want, you have to look into the seed. No point changing the leaves or cutting the leaves and cutting the fruits and expecting something different. If you are going to change the seed, you can expect a different fruit. And seeds are seeds of karma also. So if anything in your life is not going as per your choice, or as per you feel that no, this is not what I want in my life, Look within. Where, like, knowingly, unknowingly, you have sown a seed of karma where it is reflecting in this form. And remember, it has to be us, because if I have not sown, universe cannot give me that. Maybe not this birth, maybe earlier birth. Like, people also say, this birth I have not even, like, killed a mosquito. Maybe, but who knows the last birth? Who knows the last birth? So, law of karma is not kind of neutralized or, like, is effective only in one birth. It's a carry forward method of universe. And it definitely, like, has to be experienced. So if you want some new experiences, if you want your life to be awesome, if you want your life to be beautiful, a fulfilling, successful life, make sure you are very mindful of what are you creating daily. What are you creating right now? What are you feeling right now? If you are very mindful of your feelings, your emotions, every point of time, your karma is taken care. But I'm telling you, it is not easy. You have to be very, very watchful of it. And every thought, I mean, we get 60,000 thoughts in a day. Every thought, there's a possibility of creating something when you emotionalize that thought. So, your karma, your weight. Remember this, and let's continue with this series with few more videos. Now that you have watched the video, I hope you have liked it. Remember to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you.